Alright guys, it's a sad day. Well, tomorrow's a Saturday. Not like Saturday before Sunday. It's like a sad day tomorrow. More so than today. Because this is our final full day here at South Padre Island. And I've really enjoyed it. The temperature is amazing today. It's probably in the low 80s. No breeze whatsoever, just perfect day. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm putting things away. So if you've been watching some of these videos up until now, had chairs out, had a patio grill that we brought and didn't even use. Kind of sad. It was just kind of some yucky weather here and there. We had some family health issues that we've been contending with over the phone. My wife more than me. It's her mom, kind of been in the hospital, so that's made it a tough journey for us today, or this week. But anyway, I'm going to cook my final meal on the Blackstone today. I hope you all enjoyed the previous videos. Hopefully the audio was okay. We did a chuck roast, we did fajitas, we did a breakfast sandwich. What else did we do? What else did we do? There's something else. Anyway, I'm cooking one of my favorite dishes today. I love this. This actually originated from us eating at a Asian restaurant in Amarillo, Texas. And they had a chicken stir fry with cashews and pineapple. And it's such a good dish. And I sat there and just kind of tasted the different ingredients in the mix and came up with what was in it, what we needed to do about it. The tricky one, the thing that got me, because I wasn't much of an Asian cook, is this sesame seed oil. This is the sauce. This is the stuff that makes most things that you try to make at home not taste quite as good as the restaurant you go into. Another one is oyster sauce, but I am not a big seafood guy, so I eliminated that. It probably is in this recipe in such a light dose you don't even notice it, but I'm not putting it in there today. So we're gonna cook it on this small Blackstone today. I'm not cooking a gigantic portion. I normally go overboard, where we have leftovers throughout the week. We'll have some leftovers. I can't avoid not getting extra here for the two of us. But let's go ahead and go over the ingredients. We'll kind of get them prepped up. We'll get the Blackstone fired up and get it hot. And we'll do a time lapse on everything that's going into it, but I'll talk you through it. We'll see what's going on. All right, guys, we're gonna go through this pretty quickly. We will have a future video that shows all the items that we cooked here at South Padre Island. We'll start off with that secret sauce. That's right, sesame seed oil, that unique flavor you find in a lot of Asian food. Then we're gonna have pineapple chunks. You can also use the can. Low sodium soy sauce, gotta watch that salt intake the older you get. Then we've got whole cashews with no salt because the soy sauce takes care of that salt flavor. Then we've got minced garlic. We've also got some fresh tomatoes. Whatever's in season will work just fine. Then we've got whole fresh eggs, and then we've got bell peppers, onions, and if you want a little bit of spice, some jalapenos. You don't have to put those in. Then of course, chicken breast. Then we use a rice cooker for our rice, which we will also throw on the grill. Okay, we're gonna cut up all our vegetables in a typical stir fry fashion, basically larger chunks of the vegetables like these tomatoes you see here. Now the jalapenos, you can leave the seeds out for less spice or just leave them out altogether. It is to personal preference. Then our bell peppers, we're gonna seed those out and then we're gonna just cut those into large chunks as well. And we will do the same thing for our onion. We just want large pieces in our stir fry. And then we are not cutting the chicken first because we don't want all the goo on the board. Before I cut the chicken up, we're gonna throw all this on the grill. Okay, the griddle is on high heat. We're gonna toss on some, I believe this is avocado oil, but we're gonna go ahead and put on all of our vegetables and let them start cooking while we go back and get our chicken going. Okay, to prep out our chicken, we're gonna cut off all the different little veins and the fat, just different little parts that are not gonna be too pleasant to eat. We're just gonna make sure our chicken's real lean with all the pieces we want, and we're gonna cut them up in pretty good sized pieces as well, like you would typically find in stir fry. Okay, adding a little bit of soy sauce and the cashews after the vegetables had a chance to cook. I'm gonna drain off the pineapple juice and put the pineapples on the grill. The more juice you have, the stickier things get on the grill. Adding some of that, of course, sesame seed oil just starts to heighten that aroma. You can smell this throughout the campsite. As I'm cooking this, people are driving and walking by just telling me how delicious this smells. It is too bad we cannot have a smell associated with this video for all of my viewers to watch. It just smells delicious. We just continue to turn it. We are not trying to blacken anything. We are just simply getting everything nice and cooked. We're gonna pull it off the grill, and then the next thing up, we're gonna throw some more oil on the grill, and then we're tossing on our chicken. Now we wanna make sure it cooks all the way through, so we're just giving it the time it needs to be able to cook real solidly. I'm gonna continue to add some soy sauce. I'll add a little bit of the sesame seed oil, and we'll just continue to just douse that down. and just get it cooking all nice and good. We don't want anything uncooked as far as the chicken goes. That will definitely lead to food that doesn't taste well as food that can get you sick. You need to make sure your chicken is cooked all the way through. Okay, after about 20 minutes or so, the chicken is coming along just great. We're going to continue to stir it up a little bit. We're going to tap it with a spatula, make sure it has that right consistency to let me know it's finished up. You can always use a grill cover to hold in the heat. We didn't use it this round, but I have used it on occasion. Once the chicken is finished, it's going to be coming off the grill. We'll just toss it on top of the vegetables because we still have the rice to cook. So now then, emptying out the rice cooker, we're going to put some more oil on the grill. We're going to flatten out our rice into a nice even layer. It is fried rice. This is where the name comes from. We're frying it on that oil that we put on the griddle. We're going to add in some butter. The butter allows our rice to keep from sticking, along with the minced garlic, a few eggs, and we're just going to mix this all together. We're also adding in that sesame seed oil as well as some soy sauce. The smell is just tremendously delicious smelling. Everybody around is just complimenting me as they walk by. I wish I could feed the whole campground. They would love it. But we're going to turn this over. We're going to keep it grilling. We want that fried rice appearance. Once it's starting to get crispy, we're going to add in our vegetables, our chicken. We're just blending everything together, which just, again, just emphasizes the aroma just wafting through the campsite. We're adding a little bit of pepper for flavor. Of course, we're not adding any salt. Soy sauce, even the low sodium, has a very high salt content, or at least it tastes like it does. And so we're not adding any salt. People that are eating can always add salt as they wish. Okay, everything seems to be finished up. Everything's warm. We've got the rice that's crispy now. Just everything is just coming together just great. We're going to put this in a bowl. We're going to have it for lunch, and of course, it's going to be leftovers for the next few meals. When you arrive at South Padre Island, you're immediately greeted by the iconic South Padre Island marquee. A familiar sight and a perfect place to stop, snap a photo, and take the moment in. But before heading down the beach or towards the surf, it's worth slowing down and reading the history that surrounds this spot. Nearby, the Queen Isabella Causeway marker tells the story of the bridge that connects the island to the mainland, and the woman it's named for. Queen Isabella of Castile. She helped finance Christopher Columbus's expedition in 1492, a voyage that would forever change the course of history in this part of the world. Just a short walk away stands a bronze statue honoring Padre Jose Nicolas Bali, the namesake of Padre Island itself. Born in the late 1700s, Bali played a key role in the early settlement of South Texas. His family migrated from Spain and became prominent landowners in the Rio Grande Valley. In the early 1800s, he established the island's first settlement, Rancho Santa Cruz, and helped found his first mission in what is now Cameron County. His leadership and ministry left a lasting influence on the people who first called this coastline home. A little farther along, where the bay meets the open Gulf, a bronze statue of Jesus Christ stands with his arms outstretched towards the water. At its base, a granite marker honors the fishermen who passed through this inlet and never returned. A quiet but powerful reminder of the risks tied to the life of the open sea. From here, the path leads towards the Jetties, one of the most active gathering places on the island.
I don't have a fishing permit, so I'm not going to go out fishing today, but it doesn't mean we can't get a glimpse of others that are. One thing about the Jetties that I really like is that sometimes you'll catch a view of some of the sea turtles in the area, some jellyfish, things like that. But always a popular area for people that like to fish. If you don't have a boat or don't want to pay for somebody to take you out, this area over here is the Bay Inlet that goes out to the Gulf of America, I might add. That name changed recently. And so lots of dolphin watch boats that go out right now. There's lots of dolphins in this area. We kind of filmed some of that earlier from our RV park where dolphin sightings are pretty regular. You don't even have to get a boat to see them. You might want a boat if you want to get up closer to them, but to be honest with you, Chantel one morning got out there and was just standing on the bank, and she came across a dolphin that was just right there on the surface, just kind of hanging out, and it was only about 10 feet from her, so you don't get much closer than that.
Pelicans perch nearby, watching patiently as fishermen line the rocks. Rods in hand, many of them surrounded by family.
There's laughter, conversation, and the simple joy of the moment. Like a fisherman smiling as he lands a small catch while his daughter captures the memory on her phone.
Right now, Chantel is back doing laundry, so she doesn't have as much to do when we get home. She should be about done soon, and so I'd like to come back down to the beach while the ocean's calm and maybe get in the water a little bit, maybe metal detect, do a little bit of snorkeling. I have not been able to do that here in the years that we've come because it's just always been so rough. So let's see if we can get some time back on the beach. That would be nice.
These are the scenes that define South Padre Island and always find us returning. This is where history, tradition, and everyday life comes together along the water's edge. And whether you're here to explore the past or enjoy the present, it's a place that always leaves you with something worth remembering.
All right, it's our final day at the beach. I've not ever seen the surf here so calm. I mean, it's still rolling in a little bit. I think high tide's coming up here in the next few hours, but man, it's just not breaking over. It's been super choppy the last several days we've been here. And anyway, it's kind of nice and calm. I'm going to try to metal detect a little bit out in the water. Obviously, I can't take my phone out there to video. I do have a GoPro, but my hands are full with the metal detector and the scooper and stuff. So I did find a ring yesterday. It wasn't an expensive ring. I think it's just stainless steel, but it came out of the ground looking great out of the sand. But anyway, no gold or silver on that one, but we'll see what we can find out in the water. If I find something, I'll come back and I'll share that with you on video. We're gonna spend our last evening having dinner tonight. We're gonna hopefully time lapse this sunset. I tried to do it the other day and I didn't hit the record button. I'm such an amateur. So anyway, we're gonna go over here. We've eaten here before. It's a good little place to sit and listen to live music. So we'll have something to eat tonight. And then we're gonna be up early in the morning at 6 o'clock. I did find another ring today, metal detecting. I didn't have it with me to show it to you, but it's a little, I don't know, it might be gold, but it's got a little yin and yang thing on the top of it, little girl's ring. Well, young woman's ring. Anyway, I don't know what it's made out of, but it could be gold. But anyway, beautiful night tonight. Up and early tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. But we're gonna sit down and eat here in a minute. Alright, so we got some appetizers. These are bacon cheese fries, and then we're going to be splitting the Tejano burger. So we were freezing to death, and we have these patio heaters, and they've only got one bar back to light them, so I went ahead and lit them up. We've got one behind me and one behind Chantel. It definitely changed the temperature around us. And our table next to us, they're pretty excited to have it going on too. But let's check out this Tejano burger. It looks great. What else you got on it, Chantel?
It has
Pick of the guy, I think.
And it has sausage and hamburger and a hamburger patty and cheese. I don't know.
It's just delicious looking. I feel like a little kid. Table's way up here. I'm way down here. We had a really great time here at Tequila Sunset. Great burger, great appetizer, great service. Once the heaters got on, atmosphere was great. We'll leave this little duck for our waitress right here, a little Mardi Gras duck. And she should be coming back here in just a second, so I'm going to pass it off to her. Hey, this duck is for you.
Oh, right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'll be on YouTube at one point in time, okay? All right, see ya. All right, thanks.
Thank you guys.
Okay, see ya. All right, we'll catch you next time. Okay, now it's back to the camper for final cleanup and hooking up early in the morning. Yeehaw.
After ending the evening with a beautiful sunset and a great meal, we make our journey back to the camper, soaking in those last peaceful moments of South Padre Island. There's just something special about the Texas coast that stays with you long after you leave. The next morning comes early. We're up by 5:30 a.m., hooked up and rolling out of the KOA Holiday RV Resort as the island slowly wakes up around us. It's never easy leaving a place like this, but it just means it's time for the next adventure, which we already know will be back. We've even made reservations for this same time next year. If you enjoyed coming along with us, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I respond to every single one. Be sure to check out the channel for videos highlighting the other days we spent exploring South Padre Island. And don't forget, new adventures drop every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. Until next time, happy travels.